Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I am watching episode 7 of Assassin's Pride. It is past the time where I binged it, so it has been a little while. But I do remember that last episode was one that I did like quite a bit because it kind of felt like it slowed down a bit and wasn't skipping over events, and we got to focus on some of the characters and their interactions, and that's something that I was really missing from the series, so it was nice to see. But now it seems we're getting into more story stuff again, so there might be skipping over some more stuff, interactions that I would have liked to see. I do think that maybe last episode might have been, some anime original stuff, considering the tone felt quite different than the rest of the series that I'd seen so far. And I feel, this one's getting back to the story that it's adapting. So, alright, let's just get started. So that was a teacher when she was younger, wasn't it? That looked like the teacher. I still cannot, really wrap my head around the fact that all the characters are so much younger than they seem in terms of their appearance and positions. It still really seems to me like he should be in his 20s and everyone else should be in high school or something. Same for the other teacher. She seemed like she was also in her 20s. I really kind of feel like it should be my headcanon because it makes a lot more sense. I still think that outfit is incredibly great on her body type. It's a shame that she's younger than I would have liked. At least she's still there. She also looks pretty amazing. Alright, so I assume some sort of mock marriage, or at least playing the part of the husband. Yeah. Pretty standard sort of thing. 100 times a day. Those mannerisms are pretty adorable, though. Alright, well, let's see how this plays out. Also, I like her kind of moving in the background there. Nah, that's about right. Oh no, is it? No, I think it's a different lady. Oh, alright. Of course, they're kind of still focusing on her. Wait, what? That isn't that was an oxymoron there. Like, it didn't really. What a rude horse. Oh no, I already hate him. Just that first sentence already, like, kind of brands him as a as a character that is really difficult to like. Oh, that's her dad. I did not expect that. I thought he was like a weird teacher or something. Genetic engineering? I guess they must use magic for that. Frayed Swede? That's a weird thing to call her. His reactions are kind of interesting. So, is he the Oni-chan that she was... that was trying to save her or something? At first I dismissed it. Like, when I was seeing the scene, I was like, oh, maybe that's him. But then when I saw after, I kind of dismissed it because of his hair color. But then I remembered again that his hair color can change, so it's probably him. That looks almost exactly like the Hogwarts dining room. It's kind of really disconcerting how everybody's just staring quietly in that room. Like, literally not doing anything. Oh yeah! I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. You're pretty adorable. Also, you're much shorter than I thought you were. So, random voices in her head and sudden attacks. The fact that this all started happening when that dad arrived. I don't know. I don't want to suspect him. That's convenient. Is it going to match his? The main characters? I'm pretty sure that it might. And if it does, that means he's doing something to frame him. Yep, there we go. Alright, it was him. Also, it does seem they can leave that candelabra-looking building. For some reason, I thought like their entire country was kind of located in there. Well, as long as it's not the highest point, then you should be fine. That's something. You'd think that'd be a lot more protected, wouldn't you? Are they just gonna murder him? Yep, there we go. Oh, they just do that in front of everyone, huh? Alright, this guy is trouble. Alright, this guy's bonkers. It's all the rage. Yeah. That was the same building that we saw in the beginning. Oh, of course. You guys are kind of showing the duality of his character, you know. He takes in kids like this, but also murders people in the street. But then again, this itself might be sort of something that he's done for the sake of some sort of other ulterior motive. He says he's an expert on gene modification and all that, so having a bunch of orphans might actually be, you know, plenty of testing material to advance his knowledge. Well then. Hey, you shouldn't do that. You have a girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Great place for one. In a very dank cave, the best of date spots. Alright, that might actually be not bad. Seems he's aware of the locations in this place. Yeah, he's very familiar with this place, essentially, so that kind of confirms that he's the person in the flashback. That's something. Yes, and because our bodies are made of metal, we float. Now, milady, this is why I had you drink all that iron. Hey, she's actually wondering about that. The animation there of them spinning around is a bit choppy. Well, I don't know about that. Well, I don't think he's actually going to do it, otherwise it'd be a very short anime. There's quite a bit after, though, so I'm going to skip ahead and see if there's anything after. There's actually quite a bit. Alright, well, that was episode 7. It'd be way... It wouldn't be obvious if it was actually him. It would actually be kind of a twist. But at the same time, I think if it was him, they would have kind of showed something to kind of back that up. We know he's a vampire, but I don't know. I don't think he'd just randomly attack people. I think he's smarter than that. I think if he really did need blood, he'd go about it in a way where, like, his employers or something would provide him with something. Also, the girl last time was just unconscious, and I'm also incredibly sure that if he wanted to take blood by force, he wouldn't give anyone the opportunity to scream for help. He does seem more skilled than that. So I don't think it's him. I still do really think that someone is framing him. It would also kind of be obvious if it was the dad. So I'm not leaning towards him now anymore, because it's a little too obvious. But if it is, then, well, I guess they made it too obvious. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.